Hello, welcome back to the channel. Today we've got an infinite combo with the new Eirdu and Isilu, however you pronounce this. Using the backside of Eirdu, the Isilu part, which says each other non-token creature you control has persist. So when it dies, it comes back with a -1/-1 counter on it. And if you counteract that with the Thunderous Velocipede, which says creatures come into play with an additional +1/+1 counter on it, or even more if they have higher mana value, then any creature that has a sacrifice ability you can use infinite times, essentially. So if you have Fanatical Firebrand, you can do infinite damage if you have the backside of this and this out. So that's what we're trying to do, go infinite, do infinite damage with these three cards. And we got a bunch of search effects. We got Nature's Rhythm, which can find any creature. We got the Brightglass Gearhulk, which can find our 1-drops, the Firebrand, or any of our mana acceleration. And the Formidable Speaker, which can find any creature, usually just finding the Eirdu here. And then Father to Son is sort of like a 5th copy of the Thunderous Velocipede, for some more redundancy there. And then mana acceleration, Llanowar Elves, Gene Pollinator, which also can help us fix our mana, Badgermole Cub, of course, and then Great Divide Guide, which can also help fix all our mana, because we are essentially a green-white deck, but also we need 1 black mana to flip this, and we need 1 red mana for the Firebrand. So that is basically what we are trying to do. So let's jump the games and see if we can go infinite damage with this combo in Standard. A huge thank you to all my viewers who have joined my channel membership. I really appreciate all the support. Members get badges, emotes, and early access to all my videos. Click the link in the description below the video to join and get these perks today. Alright, this hand looks like a keeper to me. Not bad. Ooh, another Badgermole Cub. When it rains, it pours. Alright, let's go for the elf. Scryland, wow, okay. Innkeeper's Talent, ooh, nice. Okay, so it doesn't really matter. We'll just go Cub into Cub, I think. And yeah, that's just how it's gonna go. Cub into Cub into all the manas in this game, yeah. So we only have 1 white though. Which is, oh, never mind. Just have nothing. Okay, so we can play a speaker. We'll ditch this, I guess. And find probably more mana. Yeah, that's fine. Let's get, I take that back. Let's get a Badgermole Cub. Yeah. Tapping for double mana is pretty good. Especially because we can untap stuff with this. Alright. Drawing a land would also be helpful. It's possible I wanted to ditch one of these, but I feel like this card could get removed and then I'd want another one. Whereas I don't really mind if this gets removed. Acolyte and a counter, sure. Ooh, and there's a Velocipede. So if we go, let's see, green, green, Cub. I can put an additional counter on something. Sadly did not draw a land, but then we can do green, 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 and then use this to untap this, and then green, green, and the Velocipede. Okay, so we're sort of making progress, kinda. Just need to draw a land would be nice, but this is gonna get in and draw them some cards. Gain them some life. But we have access to a lot of mana next turn if this all works out. Ooh, there's a Cub of their own. Sure. Okay. Hollow Merc Siege on Sultai. Whenever a counter is put on a creature, draw a card. Triggers once a turn. Okay. Draw on a card. Yep. Okay. No blocks. Fortunately, gotta take the hit there. So they will draw. Ooh, there's a land. We have red. Do we just slam this thing? I think so. Yeah, let's just do that. How much mana do we even have? We put this on. So 2, 4, 6. And this filters 1. So 7 essential mana. Plus this, which is 8. Not enough to play both of those. So yeah, let's just play that. As it is, I kind of want to hold this back for blocking purposes. So let's do this on white. Pay the life and then just play this out. And then again, we could... No, we don't have enough mana for anything. Okay. We'll just pass. Try to win next turn. Although we don't... we don't... Oh, I messed that up. Should have put this on black, because we don't actually have any black sources. But we'll see how this goes. So we're going to have to go Gearhulk for our mana creature. Yeah, that was a mistake for sure. Because we could have played this without. That. And this gives Convoke. We'll see if we can recover. For some reason I thought I had a swamp or something. Algae Acolyte. But if I can't get through this thing, then that's good. Let's see. We're going to charge it up and then put 2 counters on something. Sure. Probably attack anyways. Ward lifelink 8/8. No, okay. Well, that's good. Can't pay that right now, sadly. Alright, so we have to cast this essentially. And why is it tapping a Badgermole? Oh, because you can convoke it. That's fine. Take action. So I have to find one of these and one of these. And play them out. At least play this out. Do I want to convoke? I want to hold this back as a blocker. Can play both of them. I could just tap this and play both. Is there a reason to have this in play, though? Not particularly. Let's just play it like this. Play this, tapped, and hold this and just pass here. Okay. So next turn, we're set up for an infinite combo. Could have, if I put this on a different color. Oh. Ugh. Vivian Reed. Creatures you control +1/+1 vigilance, trample, and indestructible. Yikes.
You have your
Oh my, okay. Alright. Puts a land on something. Draws a card. Let's see if we can survive this attack. Let's see what they do. Gonna put +1/+1 counter on something. Yep. 14/14. Swinging with everything. Vigilance, trample, indestructible. Well, that's actually kind of good for us. In the sense that we can now block with our dragon. Do we want to animate this? It's a 5/5, so probably. It would open it up to it being removed, but I feel like if they have removal, they would have done that already, right? Can untap like this. Ward, trample. So let's activate this with this and the speaker with the land, I guess. And then go to blocks and block this to this, this to this, this to a 4/4. Yeah, I guess it doesn't really matter. Something like that. And then can throw this one away, I guess, too. Doesn't really matter. Okay. I'm gonna gain some life and draw some cards. Badgermole Cub, okay. Sure. Innkeeper's Talent, okay. Level up, sure. Okay. Think we got this. Alright, and flip this. Autopay. Tap something. And then gonna start the clicking. Gotta click a lot of times here. Very nice. GG. On to the next one. Alright, opponent goes first. This hand... it's okay. Maybe I try it. Not amazing. Ooh. Well, I think we'll use that to take out the elf. Their elf. I think that's worth it to bolt the bird. And then next turn I can do Gene Pollinator. Hopefully draw another land of some kind, or just another permanent. Well, there's 2 Gene Pollinators. That actually kind of works. We can get our Velocipede down, potentially, or the speaker can find our elemental. Alright, Overlord for Badgermole. And there's Badgermole. That's a lot of mana they have. Alright, there's a land. So we have access to 4. We could do the Gearhulk and find the other pieces. Could do this and try to find other one. Sure, let's just go Gearhulk. Tap this. Take action. Could find a Firebrand and a Llanowar Elf, maybe. Wait, we have the Firebrand and we have the Elf for next turn. Ooh, shoot the Sheriff, okay. Alright, well, they don't have that great of a payoff for all the mana, which is nice. Ooh, and there's our guy. So we could play the Velocipede, I guess. Might as well just play it, right? And then play out the Elf. This requires 3 to crew it. So if we tap this, I guess we can play this too. Let's play Elf, and then we can use the Elf to play this as well. So yeah, it's not bad. I guess we could get in or hold it as a blocker or take this out, but I think we don't want to use it. Could just block this thing. Let's just hold back. So we need to play this and then flip it. See what they get in with everything. Okay, they do want to attack. So that's weird. Why? They just let me block here? Not sure. Don't seem to have anything though. Okay. It's fine. Okay. Didn't draw anything relevant, it seems. That's good for us. Alright, let's slam down this. Tap, tap. And 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's have this tap this so we can maybe crew this. We need to. And then, I mean, this alone might just win the game, but again, we'll just pass a turn. This should set up for an infinite loop if they don't disrupt us. Oh, come on. Come back. Alright, GG. Okay, opponent goes first. I think it looks okay. It's got one piece of the puzzle. And a lot of mana. And hopefully we draw something to sink that mana into. It's a lot of starting towns, which is kind of awkward. Well, do we use the Firebrand to take that out? Probably. I think so. I think that's the play here. Just because, I don't know. You never know when that could mana screw someone. Alright, 2 mana. Bramble Familiar, okay. Never mind. Alright, so there is the Gearhulk. So we just get the Llanowar Elves down and then go Badgermole Cub into Gearhulk next turn, I think. It's painful mana base, but does fix my colors. So there is that at least. And then let's see, we can do this and this. Just thinking what land I need to play next turn. Attack. I don't think I'm gonna block. So, okay, nothing. Oh, and that's a good draw. Okay, so can do Cub into Speaker. We do this. And let's go green, colorless Cub. Actually, maybe I should have done. Anyways, that's okay. This is 6 mana, not quite enough to... No, never mind. Not quite enough to do it all, but actually it's just enough to play this and discard. this, and let's find, I think this is what we want to find. I mean, I don't really see a reason to find anything else at this point, so we'll get our Eirdu? Isilu? I don't know how to pronounce this card at all. It looks like a dragon, but it's an elemental god. I don't know, I feel like this should be a dragon, but I guess it's not a dragon. It was pretty cool, either way. Okay, so let's play it, and this can actually generate extra mana. Oh, no, it can't, because I don't have the cub, but, let's play it, so then we can flip it. And then if we draw our vehicle, we can go infinite, or this just itself might be enough to win. It does give our creatures Convoke as well, but doesn't mean I can play this yet, so let's play this on white, I guess. Maybe, yeah, this is fine. Could swing in. Is there a point in doing that? Sure. Let's attack. I feel like a mono green deck would have a trouble dealing with a 5/5 flying anyways. Yeah, okay, well, no combo, but just got there with the beatdowns. GG. Alright, going first. Sure, this hand looks pretty good, actually. Let's lead with the elf. So we can go... What do we want to do? Maybe the Velocipede on 2? If this survives, it does survive. Yeah. Let's get this down. That will make all our other creatures much bigger. And then... potentially... combo. Next turn we can play both of these. Ooh, another speaker. This thing has Death Touch. Kind of don't want to trade that for anything, so... let's do this. And this. And then discard the other one. Just search up. Do we just go to the Brightglass Gearhulk, or do we go directly for the Firebrand? Let's... well, I don't know. Kind of close call. The greedy play would be this. And try to combo. The Gearhulk would definitely give us more. You know, like if they have removal for our stuff. I'll just get the... we'll play it safe, a little safer here. Could attack this thing, but I think I'm just going to hold back. Don't really want to trade it off. Alright. Vengeful Blood Witch, sure. Because we'll need one more mana for this combo to go off. They are going to attack. Kind of don't mind trading off with this thing. Yeah. I think that's fine. I'm gonna stab it. Oh. How embarrassing. Okay. Surprising they didn't do that like on my Llanowar Elf. Okay, oh, so if we do this, yeah, that should be 2/4. Should give us enough, right? Do this, and we can play this. Tap the Badgermole, I guess. Okay. That's a huge guy. I guess I could attack here. But again, I don't know. Just hold back. Just play as defensive as possible, I guess. Another one? Jeez. Okay. It's goblins are goblining. Okay, so I think should be able to win now. So we have so much mana. Although we need red and black mana, actually. And we don't have that, do we? No. No, we don't. Although, I was going to say you could convoke this, but we still just don't have the... Oh, hey, there's the red mana. Okay, we will play this, tap the Badgermole, float a green, and then go Gearhulk for take action, 2 of these, and then play 1 of them and go infinite here. Alright, sweet, sweet. Alright, 1 more. And should be a game. Infinite damage. Sweet, on to the next one. GG. Alright, opponent goes first. This hand looks keepable. Don't think we need to lead with starting town, so let's just go Llanowar Elves, see what happens. We could go Velocipede. Let's play it now. Yeah, let's go Velocipede on 2. And then Gearhulk after that. Ooh, cool, interesting. Alright, we'll go Gearhulk. Find. Take action. I feel like we don't really need mana anymore. No, we don't even need, like, colored mana. So I think I just want 2 of these Firebrands. And then let's fire this up. And attack. Okay. So this is all creature types. See if we can find our elemental guy. Takes damage. Deadly cover up, I see. Okay. Well, we can play another one. We can play some Firebrands. We could play this plus a Firebrand, plus which would crew this. Well, this is kind of a... I kind of like that, to be honest. If we do this and go, because this will put a green, green, green. Play this. I guess we can play this too. And that could crew. Yeah, let's just do that actually. Because this will be, yeah, enough to crew this one. And swing. And now both, these are both lethal. Let's go Velocipede beat down here. Okay. So that will work with each opponent sacrifices a creature or vehicle. Oh wow, you can sacrifice a vehicle. I think we'll just crew both of these and win though, don't we? If we just put this on red. Right? Or it doesn't really matter. If we just do this on red and put this on something else. Yeah. So we'll play this one. And then play this. take action. Get some more. Crew these both. Yeah, attack. Alright, GG. Alright, opponent goes first. Sure, we'll try this hand. Let's just go Firebrand and attack. Let's see, we're gonna need double white for this, and... Okay. Ooh. I think I'm just want to take this thing out before they can do anything to remove the counters, unless they want me to put it in the yard. But I think I'll just take this thing out. Can get scary. And Badgermole Cub. Choose Stomping Ground, I guess. Grimbauble, okay. Got the answer to the cub. Fair enough. And Boomerang Basics, nice. Alright, there's double white. So, pay the life. We'll play the speaker. Discard probably the Firebrand, because we can probably get another one with this. I think that's the play. So I wanted this, but yeah, I'll get rid of the Firebrand. I think we'll get this guy. Because next turn we can do Gearhulk, get some mana creatures. Yeah, let's just do this. Okay. Let's see what happens. Another Grimbauble can take out the land creature. Okay, it's not that big of a deal. And then another Boomerang Basics. Okay. Nice. And land. Okay, and there's a Nature's Rhythm. Okay, so I think we just play this. Put this on. Well, it has to be green or white, doesn't it? That's interesting. So let's... Alternatively, you could do this. We could do this for 2 to get like a Badgermole Cub, which isn't a bad idea. Or could play this for something else. I think it's fine. Let's just do this on white. Do this. And go for, I think, the Gene Pollinator plus Firebrand. And they give up. Okay. GG. Alright, welcome back to the wrap-up for our Isilu Infinite combo with Velocipede and Fanatical Firebrand. This one is pretty sweet. Won most of my games with it. Didn't get to go infinite with most of my games, I must say. Though that is a good sign of a combo deck, is when you can win without going infinite or using the combo, and just the quality of the cards themselves were pretty good to win the game on our own. I mean, this is a 5/5 flyer with lifelink and also has some additional, text on it. Is pretty good on its own. Fanatical Firebrand is a pretty good card on its own. And the Velocipede was surprisingly pretty good on its own, pumping everything, being a pretty big threat. So you're not really sacrificing card quality. The biggest issue, I guess, with this deck is probably the mana is a little weird. There was some games where you needed to, you need double white for both of these and a single red and a single black to flip this, and then double green for the Velocipede. So the mana is a little sketchy, but we do have, Starting Town and the Divide Guide, and the Pollinator certainly helps. Yeah, overall was a pretty sweet deck. Let me know if you have any other ideas of how to improve it, or other combos with Isilu. I'm sure there's probably a bunch of other persist ones that can go infinite. This is just the most clean way I could think of, the cheapest way. This is only 3 mana, it's only 1 mana, and so anyways, if you have any other ideas, let me know in the comments below. Thanks so much for watching, really appreciate it, especially people who have watched to the end of the video, really appreciate you, Thanks so much. Hope you have a wonderful day, and I will see you in the next video.